Mm-hmm.
It has, what?
Yeah?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 little words. 2 little words. 2 little words. Don't get by. And the end of the year. And Jason is here. Our 2 little words. Our t-shirts won't get records at all.
Go.
Yeah. Good job. Okay, so today is hair day for the girls. Usually I add aloe vera and pear or avocado. I did this from earlier, well, last week, because I intended to do their hair last week, but I didn't get the opportunity to do it. So I'm now doing it this weekend, and I already boiled my thing. This is onion, boiled onion, and I like to drop a piece of garlic in mine because it's natural antibiotic and it has a lot of goodness for the hair. So this is how I treated their hair from when we were in Jamaica. And when I boil it, I'm like, I'm not going to waste it, so I actually froze it. I put it in the freezer and then I just thaw it out from late last night so that it can be prepped and ready. So I don't have any avocado, so I'm just gonna Fiola, stop doing that, please. I'm just gonna use the liquid and the aloe vera to treat their hair a little bit, and then I'll take you through the process to show you how I get their hair done.
Play back the song again for me, let me hear it. Play back the other song again. Play back.
You never know that how much I love you. When I'm with you, I'm so glad. Daddy was his name, D-A-D-D-Y, 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 and Daddy was his name. Because I froze it, it changed the texture naturally, or consistency of the aloe vera. So it's not as firm, it's more watery, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna blend it anyways. So I'm having to scrape it out. Not as I would just cut it up. Alright, so this week I'm not going to be doing what I usually do, which is actually I created when I blend it when it's firm, the aloe vera. Hold on, Fiola. When I blend the aloe vera when it's firm with the avocado, it creates a paste. Because I froze it, it's more liquid, right? That's the color from the onion, right? And I blended everything. This week I added the onions, what do you call it? I added the onion, the skin of the onion in it, because you know that has its own benefits. So I added the onion skin, I added everything. I just diced the onion, cut it in 4 pieces or 4 in quarters, and drop them in and boil it. That's how I did it this week. Oh, because I froze the aloe vera, it won't give me the thickness. It's more liquid. So this week what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just massage the hair, pour the liquid on the hair and just kind of rub it and massage, make sure it gets into the scalp, stuff like that. Usually I create a paste and I put it all over the hair, including the scalp, and like put the shower cap over it and let it stay for like an hour or as long as I have the time, you know. But this week, because I can't have the paste, I'm just going to use the liquid to kind of just massage their scalp, scrub it up a little bit and stuff like that. So maybe for the first 2 washes, I'll use this liquid, and then you use 1 wash without it, because trust me, the smell will stay, right? The smell will stay. So that's why I usually treat the hair, leave it in, and then just wash it like 2-3 times without it, right? But this week, as I say, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'll tell you how it turns out. And I've tried just leaving the onion in the mix and blending it with it, but trust me, the onion can't be completely blended out. Can't be completely blended out. So it's going to leave the little residue in the hair, and it's so hard to come out. So I wouldn't recommend you doing it unless you want to and have the time, but it's not necessary, because from your boil it out, you'll get all the benefits from it that you need. So it's not necessary to add it in it to blend it. So that's what I'm gonna do this time around. And trust me, the hair should still be fine, especially that this one is so cured. This one is so cured because it has been soaking. So I'm gonna take this piece out because I don't want the residue. Don't want the residue to be left in it. I found piece of the Cinkerbabble skin like in it. I don't want it to be left in it because it's so hard to come out. Okay, so I finished washing Fiola's hair. I bought this leave-in conditioner, and I have this coconut and cocoa butter oil. So I'll use this on her scalp, and I'll use this on her hair before I blow dry. So I choose to use it before I blow dry to make sure that the hair is not too like kind of like a heat protector as well in my brain, right? I know that you have them separately, but I don't like to just blow dry their hair straight like that. All right, so I chose the leave-in conditioner. I'm going to order the Pattern Beauty heat resistant cream or formula, whatever they call it. So that's what I'll be doing right now. And for those who saw, well, I'm not sure if you're gonna see that video before or after this, the unboxing of the hair dryer that I did go with, because it was a little more affordable than the Pattern Beauty blow dryer. So I know that I'm still gonna get that in the future, but as for now, I needed something right now, so I ordered that Niteon. You'll see it, and I promised to learn how to put the things, like put the link to the items that I order. So I'll be doing that as well. So here we go. Taylor, why you look sleepy already?
What do you mean?
You already look sleepy.
Mommy, I want to get this out for it.
That is what I bring to.
Look at those palm trees dance.
Guys, while I oil Fiola's hair, I'm gonna show Shereen something. See my comb here? No, look on it. Shereen, let me get her passing off the little comb them. Watch out. I should have shame for show this, but I'm not shame now. All the comb them break up. I don't use this to comb out the girls' hair. I like to use it to part the hair. Right? Can you know them the other comb them can't part the hair. But then sometimes when it come out and you know you're parting it, you still use it to comb out and thing. But you know something your finger press on it and push out the teeth, or you know get knotted and push and break it. So Shereen, see there? Or passing off the little comb them to me, please. Thank you. Or passing them off. I'm ready for them. But yeah.
Mommy, why did
What happened?
I want the earphone?
I want to speak about the positive day that I had. You know, those who know me love to talk about it. The third honor God have on my family, and me, you know, I always like to speak about the good things that happens. Not care how small it is. Oh, by the way, update. Fiola's here, finished blow drying it, as you can see. But you know, I had to stop. You know, it was a little challenge for her. She doesn't like letting her hair blow dry, but then it makes the combing process easier for her because it is not as thick, right? Because she have a lot of hair. So yeah. So now I'm just greasing it. And then I may comb it right away. Yeah. But yeah. So yesterday I was professionally dressed. I had a meeting. And
Mommy's jumping out.
and while I was on the bus, I always talk about the unspoken language that we have as a people, right? And while I was on the bus, this other black lady was sitting across from me. Oh, and she was waving to get my attention. And when I looked up, she smiled and nodded her head. And nodded her head and gave me a thumbs up, and she mouthed and she said, you know, you look nice. And even though I always try to compliment somebody every day, I try my very best to give a compliment a day. It makes other people feel well and feel good about themselves. And trust me, if you start doing it, you'll also know how good it makes you feel to see the impact. Yeah, where was I? So, yeah, I was saying, yeah, the lady did that. And I was telling you guys, you know, when you compliment people, you realize it also makes you feel good. So it's not only about, you know, somebody else is feeling good. Trust me, it makes your day when you see how good somebody feels because of something that you did or you said. So try and compliment somebody, man. You see a person looking nice, you see somebody looking nice, you tell them, you know, you look nice, you like the handbag, you say nice handbag, you know? Compliment people, man. Compliment people. The next encounter I had, the same day, was I stopped to get something to eat. And while I was in there, you know, this person just staring at me, just looking at me. Every turn me turn, the person looking at me. Finally, when he was coming out of the store, the store, and it's an older person, and he didn't say it in a perverted way. You know, when he was coming out of the store, when he got to the door, he turned around and looked at me and said, "Let me tell you something, you are so beautiful." And I said, "Thank you so much." And he smiled and he left. And the third positive encounter that I had, actually, I had another one before that. I was speaking to somebody, and you know, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you speak so well. You know, you speak so well." And it wasn't, I don't know how to explain it, but because I was explaining something and I explained it in a way that, you know, she could understand, you know, or maybe she had never heard somebody explaining it like that before. She's like, "You know, I really love how you express yourself, you know. I really love how you express yourself. You speak so well and I like that." And I said, "Okay, thank you so much." You know, and then the fourth one yesterday was, I was asking for some directions, and I went into a pastry shop, and when I went into the pastry shop, I had to fix my shoe. So I was standing and I was trying to fix the shoe, and the lady in there, she was like, "Hold on," and she ran and she went to the back and she got a chair and she "Have a seat and, you know, fix your shoe." And we were there talking, and she was just taking out, you know, unpacking the pastries from the tray, and she just put one in a little, what do you call it, in a little container, and handed me one, and she said, "Here, try it." And you know, we had a good conversation before I left, and I left her feeling good and she left me feeling good, you know. So I had to share that day because, you know, it's not only the negative things that you must talk about. I like to try and talk about the positive things. Put that out in the atmosphere, man. Put that out in the atmosphere, which leads me to talking about some comments that I'll see sometimes about when persons are recording good deeds. The only part of it is of course, when you're helping people in a uncomfortable position, I don't like to put people on the spot, you know, but I enjoy watching good deeds being done because, let me tell you something, sometimes, as them say, the devil might have brought it, but God sent it. The devil might have brought it, but God sent it. What that means is sometimes even if the person's intentions are not pure, where they're just doing it to be recognized or for attention, the mere fact of the matter is it still helped somebody. So the devil might have brought it, but God sent it. So you have to take those things with a grain of salt, right? So yes, it may have been for attention, but the person, a need for that person was filled in the moment. So I honestly love watching good deeds being done. However, I'm a person that like to help people in privacy. That's how I am, you know, but I want to do some things and I'm not ready to share them as yet. But, you know, I want to use that to encourage other people as well to start giving. So some of it will be public knowledge, other aspects of it won't be. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to share people's vulnerability publicly. That's how I am, because I like to put myself in their position, and if I had a need or if I had more than one needs, do I want the world to know all my needs and not, want to see me at my lowest? Not that not that we all don't have low moments, but you know what I mean. I don't really like to put somebody out there like that because they're in need of something. But that's how I feel about it. But yeah, I just wanted to share my beautiful day with everyone. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just greasing the scalp, because one thing, when you're carrying black hair long enough, you learn that it's not very good to grease the hair itself. As a matter of fact, it's not even grease this, because the hair oil, the other type, that's more grease. It's so sticky, and but the oils, I like these oils, they don't tend to be as sticky as the hair oils, like the other texture, right? However, I don't practice to grease all the hair, because what it does as well, it get more things stuck to the hair, right? So I like to grease the scalp, and then I might just use what's on my finger or my hand and just kind of rub it over the hair, So yeah, especially that this is a good essential oil, so it's good for the hair overall. Yeah, I just kind of rub it, what is on my finger or my hand, over the hair. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish oiling the scalp and then comb it. Not gonna do anything too hard, because I have to pull it out in a couple of days, for an event that she has coming up. So I'm not going to do, I think what my mind is telling me to do, and especially that she had a very rigorous day today with her hair process, because I deep treated both of their hair and blow dry her hair, and it was a long day for her. So I don't want to do too much of a hard thing to her hair. So I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to cane everything, go back in a medium size, because I have to pull it out soon after anyways. So I'll show you the process.
In the bathroom. We're getting closer to meat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Children live what they learn.
Huh?
You know?
What did you say?
Children live what they learn. She's tidying up her drum.
No.
And that's how Malia does it. And I taught her to be neat and tidy. And now Theola is doing it. So they live what they learn. She didn't learn that from me though. That kind of dancing. Good job, baby. I'm proud of you. Go finish up. Go pack up the rest of your panties.
something. Get the la la. Let's 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 get that la la. Let's get the 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 la la.
Just get this. Mm-hmm.
Let's get the la la. 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 Let's get that la la. Let's get the la la. Let's get the la la. Let's get the la la. Let's get that la la.
Woo!
Let's get that la la. Let's get that la la. Let's get that la la.
Just get that
La la. Let's get that la la.
Woo!
Let's get that la la.
Go,
Let's
girl.
get that la la. Let's
Just-
get that la la.
Get that la la, baby. How
Let's get
fast
that
is
la
that?
la.
Woo!
Let's get the la la. Let's get the la
Woo! Oh my! Woo! Firework! Superstar! And we have on drums the one and the only Malia. And give it up for the vocalist, Viola. And of course the backup singer and dancer, Zena. Woo! We go by the name of
la la dancer.
Lala Dancers. You go, girl.